Right, so just a little demonstration about how Motorola Gold Cards work. Gold Cards were an internal engineer device from Motorola. They weren't available to the public. There are very few in circulation. I'm lucky enough to have 3 of them. The only other person that I knew to have some was Brick Cell Phones, who was a YouTuber, but he hasn't been active in a few years. But I'm going to demonstrate how that works. Now, some people get them mixed up. I have a couple of gold cards here. I actually have one that is gold. And right here, ignore what this says, I have a GSM test card. Sometimes they actually say Motorola test card, and I need to show you the difference so you don't get confused. Okay, so here's the difference between a GSM test card or a Motorola test card and a gold card or a clone card. Now, right here, this is my Motorola Gold Card, also called a clone card because it enters clone mode. Generally, the test cards look just like this. They're just a plastic 1FF SIM. Sometimes they will say Motorola GSM test card on them. But they do two very different things. One thing to bear in mind is that a GSM test card will not unlock a phone. But if you're into collecting these things, you should really have both. I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. So I've put my GSM test card in this phone. This is one of the rarer MR701s, which is essentially a 85, but on GSM 1800. One reason they're useful is because without a SIM card, you can't access the menu at all. And that's a problem if you've got a phone that's locked and you want to play around. But with this, you can access everything from here. Now, when you put in the clone card, it immediately enters clone mode. With the test card, you have to hold down the pound key. And now we're in test mode. There's various tests that you can do, but the main ones that you'll be interested in are as follows. It's to see and change both the security code and the lock code. Now, by default, the security code is all zeros, and the lock code is 1234. However, the previous owner may have changed it. So for the purpose of the demonstration, I've changed them. So if we type 58 pound, we can see that we have a security code that is not all zeros. Now, if I want to change that back, I can go 58 and then the code I want, so and then pound again, and if we check that again, you'll see it's reset back to what it should be. Same with the lock code. This should be 1234, so we'll do 59 again. The code that you want, oops, and it's back to what you want it to be. And to enter, you just type 01 pound, and we're out. That could be very useful because if someone's changed the code, you'll need this card in order to reset it. So I have this Motorola International 8800, and it's locked to a particular network. I'm not sure what network that is. But if you have a Motorola from this period, be it Motorola StarTAC or MicroTAC, anything like that, if you turn it on with another SIM in it, you will get this enter special code now. Now, you used to be able to get that from the phone company. However, a lot of the phone companies, these a lot too defunct, and either way, they don't have them anymore. Trust me, I've tried. Now, that card I just tried it with was an old Orange SIM who are no longer around. I've also tried it. Where did I just put it? Yes, I've also tried it with a BT Cellnet card. That doesn't work. So it's possible that it was locked to something like 1-to-1, or it came originally from another country. So let's try that again with the gold card. Now, traditionally, to get these unlocked without a gold card, you would need something called a ROEMI box, which are worth several £100s. And you'd have to reprogram them. But this is how quick it is with these. So let's turn it on. Let me reinsert that for you. There we go. So it's inserted, it's in clone mode. And we do 0, keypad's a little sticky, 0, 3, hash. Please wait. There we go. That should be it. So let's try and see if it works now. So I have, that's a Vodafone. This is a dual band phone, EN02. Vodafone is my main one. Let me shove that in there. So it's hard to do one-handed. Now this time, we should not get into that. There we go. Searching. It's possible that it's this is dual band, but it's you do have to select which band. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Can't remember how to do it. Switch to 900 band. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Which is what Vodafone is. E is the only one that still carries an 1800 band, which is why if you have... Sorry, the battery on this died, even though I've been charging. The beauties of these old phones. But you may have seen for a brief second, once I switched it to 900, it now connects. And that's... I'd redo the video, but unfortunately I cannot relock this phone. It's this or nothing. So let's try 2 more. I'll put an O2 SIM card in it, as that's also GSM 900. And it'll say UK Cellnet, as that's its old name. And Then EE, which I will have to switch bands for. As I said, EE took over Orange's 2G network. So if you have a single band phone from Orange, then EE is the only network you can put it on in the UK. There we go. Works. Yeah, so that's how the Motorola Gold Card works.